Let me see. Well, let me see. What's up, guys? This is your boy James, aka 68J, coming to you live mobily. This is my first mobile live. I think I actually did a mobile live, guys, back when I did it with the young man. We went and did donations and stuff like that, and took him shopping and things like that. As far as with basketball here in Fresno. Let me see if I can, while I'm doing this, if I can actually mark it as a share. So let me share this. Yeah, oh, Laurel Jack is here. What's up, Laurel Jack? How you doing, my friend? So we are live, guys. I'm here in Fresno, California. Got it here. What's up, Raster 2212, my friend, out there in was it Prague? I know you're around the world there. Dr. Sheba, how you doing, my friend? So, guys, we are live. We're out here in Fresno. You guys can kind of see right now. I'm here in the kind of like I think it's like a eating area. Going live here, people walking by looking at me, so you might hear a little noise, you might hear some cars driving by and all that good stuff, but just wanted to kind of go over some things in the market. And so the only way I'm gonna be able to do that is to I'm gonna kind of go off of things that I see here on my other phone. And the reason being is that I actually brought the wrong laptop. So I brought the wrong laptop today. I got here and I was trying to let's see if I can pull this up here, guys. Give me a second, because I know I have. Oh, you know what? Let me go on my other phone here, because I was using my Twitter on the different phone here. How's everybody doing today? Let me see who's in the chat so I can say hello to everybody. Let's see. Where's my chat at? I just saw a chat, now it's gone. How do I put live chat? Let's see. Save, highlight. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me see. All good, 68J. Okay, let's go. CKaz in the house. What's up, CKaz? We are live, my brother. This is my first time actually going live, so it's a little bit different. Where are you at, fam? I'm in Fresno, California. Out here seeing the kids in Fresno. I'm at this mall right now. You guys can kind of see people walking by. It's actually a beautiful day out here compared to our area, where it's just bananas half the time. It is actually really nice out here. Beautiful weather. Uh-oh. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's an airplane going over. You guys have to excuse that. Let me pull up my Twitter real quick, guys. Shouts out. It says, nice, bro. Look beautiful. Thank you, CKaz. I appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you tuning in, and all you guys with the Crypto for Life family. Let's see here. A lot of great stuff that I wanted to go over today, but I brought the wrong laptop. So unless you're able to actually go, check out my Twitter while I'm speaking. I can't see Twitter and talk at the same time, so I'm gonna just go over some things and just show some love to the family sex Connecticut. What was that last thing you just said? What's up, JC? JC, my brother from another mother. We're out here in Fresno right now with the kids. The wife and kids are out there doing shopping. And then Fresno, Dominique, you already know, D Scott, we at. Stream on the go are fun, yeah. But unfortunately, while I'm streaming, I got some kids out here decide to skateboard while I'm streaming, so you're gonna get. Hey, buddy, do me a favor and keep that down real quick. I'm on a live stream. So kids out here started doing this when I got on the live. So, but no. Other than that, let me try to go over a couple things real quick with you guys. Hold on a second here, guys. Let me see what's on the profile. So, by the way, Bullzilla, I was actually tuned into his show earlier. And it was actually pretty good. He went over a lot of good stuff with USDC. A lot of you guys can probably see right now that USDC is right back. I saw it get to, and I'm pulling up on my other line right now as we're talking. I got two phones in my face, but right now it's at 99.9983. So I mean, I don't know how much it says. Land the hammer, haha. Oh, hey, come on now, CKaz, you already know. I was here and there's nobody here, and all of a sudden, as soon as I got here, kids want to start skateboarding. So that's me. I got that daddy in me. So if I'm like, hey, that's enough. That's what it is. That's your boy 68J. That's raising 6 kids, man. Coming from that strict background. Anthony Wanner's in the house. What's up, my friend? But no, really, really cool kids. It's at 99.89. So it's funny because I saw it for a hot second get to $1. Love it, champ. Oh, absolutely, CKaz. I saw it get to $1, and it's funny because it's been staying right underneath $1. Now I don't know if USDC, for what I remember, it was always like right pegged at $1 or right at $1. I don't know if 0.9985 is to say that it's not pegged with $1, because all the news was super positive as far as USDC, with Jeremy Allure, coming out with his video and obviously having backing from, when you saw the information from the Fed saying they're not going to allow, banks to, to basically go under. They're going to make sure that they do right by people's deposits and things like that. So, I mean, it's really good to see that, it's at that point. But 0.9986 ain't all the way where USDT is at right now, which is at $1 even. So I'm waiting for that dollar peg. I think what I'm seeing too, guys, is I've been seeing it around 40 billion. At one point, I saw 40 billion, 500 million. And I think what it is, the reason that maybe it's not staying exactly connected to the like $1 exactly is because people are just steadily taking money out. Now I could be wrong, but right now it's at 39.44 billion. And earlier this morning I saw it at 40.5 billion. So that's literally $1 billion gone. So I just think a lot of people waiting for it to peg right back at $1 and taking their money. That's the only thing I can think of. Other than that, it really doesn't make any sense why it hasn't just stayed right at $1. It's not like USDT is under $1, right? It's staying at $1 or above. So, anyways, guys, let me see. Looking here on the Twitter right now, it looks like IBF warned. One of the things that I found kind of interesting, it says the IMF warned G20 that widespread Bitcoin adoption could cause banks to close even on a bigger scale. And I mean, isn't that what really Bitcoin and crypto was created for, right? I mean, isn't that right, CKS? I'm assuming it's all smoke and mirrors. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's like what digital assets or crypto was actually created in preparation for a time like this, right? Isn't that's why we're all excited about crypto when we all talked about the day that it would come, and now that it's here, people act like that's not what crypto was made for. So I think at the end of the day, I think that's really the thing that's kind of making me go, okay, well, isn't that what that's why we're here. That's what we believe in it, right? For the people, by the people, right? That's why we're all bullish on crypto in the first place. So, and I do believe in what I'm seeing here when it says, there's a warning, the bigger adoption. And you got to understand, again, we're talking about less than 5% of humanity. So what happens when we get to that greater, and what better time than right now? If you think about it, if I'm sitting in an institution, or if I got, let's say, spooked or scared by what happened with SVB, Silvergate, or Silicon Valley Bank, if I got spooked by that, I'm looking for options to get out of that. Whether it's gold, silver, or for me personally, I'm talking about for the person who doesn't know better. But for me personally, I'm looking at crypto. Then you got to ask yourself, okay, well, the USDT deal or USDC deal, all it did was kind of spook everybody, including including myself. Like, okay, well, what happens if more financial institutions go down? And then I start reading articles today when they were talking about USDC, how they have a lot of their money backed by government bonds and things like that. So what did JC say? The new asset class. Exactly. So really, crypto is a new asset class. I agree with JC on that, guys. And I'm gonna read a lot of your perspective because it's some reason when you're saying what you're saying, it comes on the screen at least. So if you have some takes, by all means, share. Says I felt it was mass FUD. Could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse, Dr. Sheba. I agree with that. I'm gonna actually read all you guys' comments. Mr. Boomer, what's up? So yeah, any takes that you guys have on what's going on or what you feel about the market, let's share it because we'll see. We just buying the dips in DCA. Yeah, no, I agree with that, Dr. Sheba. But it definitely, I think it validates and makes me very excited about crypto even more so. Bozilla made a comment today. He goes, I'm more excited about crypto in 2023 than I ever have been before. And I think the reason being is because everything that just happened is validation. My man, Beekeeper69 is in the house. Hey, 68. What's up, Shane Sullivan? What's up, my man? So yeah, I think what has happened, if nothing else, it shows us how weak banks truly are. How everything is tied into each other. If a bank goes down, look what happened. I mean, like CK was talking about, he goes, man, I was shocked to see that USDC depegged like that. Scared we don't get shaken out. More FUD, we buy the dips. No, and I agree with that, Dr. Sheba. And here's another thing too. It's really interesting to see because I don't think this is a quick fix. I don't think that the government's going to be able to come in and this, I think it was the beginning. Maybe this is an event that will, I didn't see it. It went right by, hey, BK. Okay, so I was trying to read the comments because they seem to vanish on the mobile quicker. They don't stay there where I can go back and read them. Or can I hit this? Let me see something. Maybe if I hit this top chat. Oh, live chat. Okay. All messages are visible. Okay, now I can see everything. Okay, I didn't even hit that. Okay, now I can see all my family messages. Okay, that's better. So I think the reason it did that before because it goes up and it kind of vanishes it. Oh, I see. Okay, all right. So if I want to see it, I have to hit that, and then so that way it doesn't go in the middle of my face. I see it. Okay, now I can see if I need to go back. But guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. But yeah, I think one of the things I was talking about is this is just the beginning, and it's showing us that there's a big problem, and I think it's going to expose a lot of corruption. It's going to expose the fact that all I was doing since all this happened when it depegged, because I'm gonna be very honest, when it depegged, I was like, my goodness, man, like. USD is down. Obviously, I got some good investments in USDC. I wasn't shaking. I wasn't running. It kind of actually shocked me how many people took their money out and took massive losses. There was actually an article that came out I was reading that a lot of people got so scared that they jumped ship and took massive losses. People were cashing out at like 90 cents, 86 cents, 88 cents. You know how much money that is, guys? I mean, I don't know, like on a smaller scale, but on a bigger scale, if you're talking about, let's say, $1 million, or $500,000, you're talking about at one point, if you cash out at 86 cents, you might have taken almost $100,000 loss. That's bananas to me. Like, what? Why would you do that? And people were doing that. People freaked out and got scared. It says, so true, my friend. Sold out of USDC and oh my goodness, man. And you know what's so funny? My son called me. He's like, Dad, what should I do? Matter of fact, if you guys remember that live, I was on live with you guys, and my son messaged me, and I took it because I figured he knew that I was live, and for him to message me, and he was like, Dad, what do you think I should do? I'm panicking right now. And I said, son, I said, look, man, USDC ain't going nowhere. And it's funny because another big guy on Twitter made a comment. If USDC on Monday goes dollar peg, there's a problem with the system, or something like that. He made some comment. I said, well, I guess there's a problem with the system because it's going to go back repegged again. It's just too big. I mean, not too big to fail, but it didn't go down because it failed. Does that make sense? Circle didn't, or the depeg that happened didn't happen because something went on with Circle, or there was an issue like what people always say with USDT. They fight audits and stuff. That's not the case with USDC. They just so happen to have 3.3 billion in an institution that bailed it up. But now it seems like the government's trying to come in and HODL is the model. No, and that's definitely it, CCAS. HODL is the model, my brother, especially on USDC. I wasn't going to sell nothing. I wasn't going to take no kind of loss. USDT was different because it was an algorithm, a stable coin. USDC is not an algorithm. Yeah, and not only that, but again, it wasn't like USDC owned the bank. Or they were like, the bank was, they were the coin of the bank. Like, it wasn't like it was SVB coin, or that coin probably would have tanked and went to crap, like FTT, FTX is FTT did. But this is more or less, it just had money. But then you found out today or over the weekend, Ripple had a percentage. What percentage, we don't know, and it doesn't matter because it's not FUD against Ripple. But Ripple, you got to understand, was it Silvergate? The bigger bank, I think it was the one that was 20 years. They held more digital assets. It was a huge crypto investment company. A lot of big companies like USDC, like Ripple, had tons of money in there. Even Ripple says, hey, business is going on as usual, which is what USDC said. Business is going on as usual, but they were all affected by that situation. Just no one was really talking about the fact, because I don't think anyone really understood Ripple's position. What happened is that the USDC depegged, so it was obvious because you could see it right there on the charts. And with Ripple, you couldn't really see that, and then, there's just as much positive stuff going on as it was negative with the bank. So Ripple seemed to be real solid during that situation. And then BG Brad Garlinghouse came out right away and said, oh, business is as usual. Yeah, we had a position in there. Some people were saying 40%, whatever it was. It seems like it's done and over. So, that's it in a nutshell, guys, just stay strong. I'm so glad to see that USDC is back. It's number 5. It's way ahead of the game. It's 39, almost 40 billion. I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. But it does raise a concern, right? And even in my own eyes, because, for a lot of us, let's call it what it is. We feel like stablecoins were safe, right? You're in my mindset, guys, for me personally, I thought to myself, hey, if I put $1 million in stablecoin or $500,000 in stablecoin, I ain't got nothing to worry about, right? That was my old mindset. And now you really have to pay attention to everything, because it's like, where do you go if you can't be in stablecoin? You don't want to go back in a fiat, right? You don't want to go into BUSD, which BUSD actually held up pretty strong as well. Where do you go? DAI? I mean, do you go into DAI? I mean, where do you go? Do you go into USDT? It's only a matter of time before something maybe goes on with that. So we always thought USDT was an issue. Yeah, but again, you don't know. Here's the thing, guys, and I'll say this. You don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't know until you know. And what I mean by that is, who in the heck would have thought a guy on the front of Forbes mag? It's so easy, it's so easy to say things when it happens. It's so easy to go, oh my God, I missed Matic when it was at 30 cents because it's where it's at now. I mean, yeah, you can say that now. You can even say something about, oh man, I should have bought Bitcoin at 19 because it's at 24,000 now. It's always easy to say something after it happens, right? But who knows at that moment? And the point I'm trying to make right now, guys, is no one saw FTX. No one saw Silvergate. That no one saw that USDC would depeg like that. No one saw that. Okay, I think I got a loud truck coming. So no one saw those things, right? So it's always easy to say this and that. And I say that to say this: no one knows if anything will ever happen with Binance. No one knows if anything will ever happen to USDT. You don't know that. And for anyone to say, oh, guys, there's a big old truck coming by me here. So no one knows that. I'm almost wondering, oh man, this might be bad. This guy's gonna come and stop right here. Really? I can't get onto him I can't get onto him like I got onto the guy with the skateboard. So I'm gonna have to get up and walk away probably. So anyways, but yeah, you can't, that's the thing. You just don't know. But what it has done for me is a fire sound. It's okay. Oh, it's a fine sound. Okay. It's fine. Sound okay. Okay. Get him, Jay. So, and here's the thing, CKS. My biggest thing, it says, what's your thoughts on BUSD? I mean, I don't know. It's, when all that stuff happened with BUSD, the first thing that Binance came out and said was, hey, that's not us. Like, it's kind of like an agreement we had with the company. What was the company again? Is it Paxos that was dealing with that? Queen? Who was that? Was it Paxos? So they quickly denounced that it was anything to do with them when all that FUD came out. They were like, oh, wait, we're not, we don't own, we're just, it's like a partner company that kind of like, created BUSD and we backed it. And, so it's like when I see something like that, that scares me. I don't want to put my money, it'd be different if CZ would have came out like Jeremy Allura said, hey, don't trip, we got it. It's fully backed, it's fully this. It'd have been different if he would have came up, no losses would be borne by the taxpayer prices. So Coinbase stopped BUSD trading. Yeah, I mean, because of all the stuff that happened, JC, a couple weeks ago, when there was a lot of concern with BUSD, the first thing that Binance did, what CZ did, was disconnect himself from the whole thing, and everyone started panicking. Now, when I looked up on the market, right, if I look at it right now, when all that stuff was happening with USDC depegging from the dollar, guess who was still strong? BUSD. BUSD was still at $1. It's at $1 strong right now. It's 8.38 billion, so it's not even on the same level as USDC with 39.44 billion, right? But it's at 1.0 versus USD right now, USDC being 0.9987 or whatever. So again, USDT held strong, BUSD held strong. It's crazy, right? CKS called CKS daddy. That's funny. Let me go look at the comments real quick, see if anyone said anything. Okay, you guys talking about Zoomer Mint. CKS still standing. Yeah, guys. So I mean, it's just that's really so. And honestly, guys, from my perspective, I'm gonna get out here and walk because that noise is bothering me. But from that perspective, guys, it really that kid's still sitting there being cool. He's like, that dude told me to stop. He's like, that dude told me to get off that skateboard. I ain't going. That dude's 6'8". I ain't messing with that dude. That kid sat down and started eating his fries. But yeah. So anyways, guys, that's the point I'm saying is it really put a lot of concern with me. Love stream car. Yeah, I was gonna go in the car. I was gonna actually stream from the car, but unfortunately, I didn't want to. Here's a back of 5 guys right here. I'm gonna just sit on this little thing right here and talk. There's some music. Hopefully, I don't bother you guys. But it really concerned me because now it's shaking. And me and JC's talked about this before. It's shaking my faith in. Did I just sit in water? I think I did. It's shaking my face somewhat in stable coins, guys. I'm not, and not that stable coins aren't stable, right? I'm not saying like I'm gonna get out of my stable coin and run, but it is definitely shaking my faith in the sense of, it was an article that came out where it said something to the lines of people sitting in stable waiting to buy the dip, but then the stable dips. I think who made that comment? It was crazy, and I started laughing, but it was true, right? You sit in stable waiting for, it's part of my strategy. Like if you have a game plan, sorry to say, I always felt stable coins cannot be stable, Dr. Shiba. Well, they're the closest thing that we have because think about this, guys. How long will it take, right? Let's say something happens in the market. How long will it take for you to convert your money out of your bank account, especially if you're dealing with something like, let's say, Coinbase, right? Let's say you're trying to buy something through Coinbase, and they set up there and they froze USDC until today. I mean, think about that, guys. I mean, how much faith do I have in the exchange when I need it right at that moment, right? What if I was trying to convert everything over to KuCoin and KuCoin halted everything? So for me, the point I'm trying to make is stablecoin for me is an opportunity to be able to strike quick. You guys understand what I'm saying? Comment if you understand what I'm saying. Like stablecoin gave me the ability to strike fast, if that makes sense. So, and what I mean by that is if there's a major dip, I don't want to sit around. What's up, Big Bro 10? Welcome to the stream, my friend. We're going mobile. For those of you guys who don't know, we're live right now. We're in Fresno, California, at the mall right now. So I'm going live. A lot of sound. I was there by a truck, and now the truck done shut off, so I probably could have stayed over there. But the point I'm trying to make, I don't go there because I know the kids probably skateboarding like, Mister, get out of here. The point I'm trying to make is we had to shoo a kid off so we wouldn't get any noise. Look at Five Guys in the background. I know everybody. Anybody like Five Guys burgers? Anybody? I don't know what it is, but when I travel, everyone goes nuts for Five Guys or for In-N-Out. Anybody like real big on In-N-Out or Five Guys? Anybody? If you're big on Five Guys or In-N-Out, let me know. Smash the button. You guys make sure you smash the like buttons. And I'll be back in the studio tomorrow, guys. Fine with me, always mobile for me. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Much love, Big Bro 10. Much love, CCAS. Much love to all the family. You guys are amazing, man. I could probably be in a swamp. I could probably be in a jacuzzi with a let me stop. I like Five Guys is amazing, guys. Oh my God, those monster fries, whatever, or is that? Yeah, they got the fries, whatever. I'm gonna die right now, so don't think for a minute that 6AJs are eating Five Guys. I'm not. Guys, I've been good. I'm not gonna lie. For this last week or so, I've been real good. I've been trying to maintain, wings and fried rice. Oh my goodness. Wings and fried rice, this guy over there doing too much. Yeah, wings and fried rice is the business too. Yeah, you ain't lying. That's the business. Yeah, we're actually, because a lot of times we come out to this area, it's one of the best places to get teppanyaki. Anybody like teppanyaki, like open teppanyaki where they're grilling right there in front of you? The guy's flipping the little spatulas around and stuff like that, right? You get the combo with the steak, the chicken, and the shrimp with that fried rice. Well, guess what? I'm telling you, if you ever get to Fresno, big dog status knows what I'm talking about. If you ever get to Fresno, they got the best. They call it KK sauce, right? It's like who's singing behind me? It's called KK sauce, and it's amazing, man. Fresno has the best KK sauce ever. I mean, stuff is amazing. Teppanyaki is like one of my favorite foods. And I don't know, man, we might have to, like yesterday we went to this place, it's called, Yard House. I don't know if you guys have Yard Houses where you're at. We went to Yard House, and at Yard House, I had to walk away because the girl started singing in the background like she was trying to get a record deal or something. And so we went to Yard House last night, and they had this amazing steak. It was like a steak bowl. I don't know, guys. I'm a big foodie, so that's one of the reasons we love Vegas so much, because in Vegas it was on and cracking, man. Vegas, that's like one of the places you can go everywhere, and there's food galore. So, but anyways, guys. So, getting back to what I was saying, stable coins had me really concerned at one point when all this was happening, because I'm like, man, that's something that you think to yourself, especially when you're trying to have a plan. Part of my plan is being in stablecoin, right? Being in a position that if there's a major dip, I can jump right in and buy the dip, right? I don't want to have my assets or be forced to have my assets, which is one of the thoughts that kind of went across my mind. I don't want to be in a position where I got to go buy, let's say, Bitcoin. Wait a minute. Somebody just said something about tempura. What? Now you got me thinking tempura shrimp. Yeah, you already know. You said, damn, steak and beer, what happened? Oh, yeah, man, I'm telling you. That's one thing about being on a diet, man. It's like, me and my wife were talking about it. It's not the best, sometimes it's not the best tasting everything, but smash the like and subscribe, man. My man CKez is a freaking legend, man. Even mobily, my man got my back always. Yeah, hibachi, man. Oh, my. And then in Hawaii, they had this place, it was called, Was it called Benihana's? Is it Benihana's? I think Benihana's is everywhere, but Benihana's, man, and anything hibachi, dude. Dude, that might be my favorite food, man. That hibachi, that steak, shrimp, and chicken combo. It's almost like I'm talking myself into getting it all over. Oh, I'm gonna have to go get it, guys. I'm sorry. Good day, Del Rey. Del Rey's in the house. We're mobile, Del Rey. So again, guys, let's have a family moment right now. You know, and I want to talk about belief and you know, I have in one of my positions, right? I'm not going to go dollar amount because I want to. Oh, he said that, but I got in one of my stablecoin positions somewhere between a $500,000 and $1 million, right? And at one point when USDC got to what was it, like 80 something cents, whatever it was, I saw it retrace like 100 grand. I'm like, and I mean not retrace in the sense that if I would have sold out, it'd been like 100 grand. And I do that because I'm in a position where you know, I want to be able to strike at a certain time. You're right, man. Even if you want to stash money in your wallet, stablecoins need to be secure. And that's the thing, is like what the hell is secure, right? Because and I want to have a family moment right now because you guys are my family. Like, what is secure? You know, has my faith now? Do I believe USDC? Did I believe at the time USDC was going to go away? No, dude. Look, I had somewhere between $500,000 and $1 million sitting there, and I didn't freak out. I looked and I was like, dang, that's kind of crazy, because what I did is I was able to test that particular wallet and see and say, okay, well, if I moved it to USDT, what would it be? And it was like $100,000. I was like, oh, that ain't happening. But I wanted to see, right? Because I'm not a fan. And again, nothing against USDT. I'm not a fan of USDT only because of some of the things that I saw early on. And I can't say I'm against USDT because I trade a lot in USDT. But it's just, as far as, I don't want to wake up one day and something goes sideways. And what I mean by that is that, you know, the whole audit thing. I don't know if a lot of you guys have been around. I've been around since 2017. But when they dipped down the 91 cents, part of that was because they didn't want to be fully audited. And so there was this big old court thing, and they settled. You remember that, JC? Any of you guys remember that, who've been around for a while? And somehow they were able to do a light audit. Right, not a full audit, but a light audit, and there was so much controversy. You can go over to Chico Crypto on Twitter. He's called like Blockchain Leaks or something like that. But on YouTube, it's Chico Crypto, and you remember that, Laurel Jack? And so there's all that FUD about them not wanting to be full. Some exchanges have actual fiat currency options cracking. Yeah, but again, exchanges, man. I don't trust an exchange as far as I can see it. I don't care who you are. I don't care what it is. I don't care if just because you got an arena in your name, anything can happen. I don't care if you're CZ or anything. I don't look. I'll invest in you. I'm invested in CZ's BNB. I'm invested in Crow, but I don't know. Look, guys, the only thing I know for sure, and I want you guys to understand something. The only thing I can control is what I can control. And that's how you should always look at it as an investment. That's why they always say, never invest more you can lose. Because I know me. I know what I will and won't do. But I don't know another person, right? I've had people that I know who I have a lot of respect for, and someone said, oh, this person's that, or this person's done wrong, or this person's done this, or this person's done that, this person committed this crime. You're like, what? And so the only thing that I can control is what I do. You know, there's a lot of people who had all their faith. You think, look, guys, I don't care what we say about the government and everything else. They didn't know what they didn't know because Sam Bankman-Fried put on a good show. They had no idea what was going on with Sam Bankman. The dude was just on a freaking cover of Fortune. I mean, I know a lot of people crap on and hey, kudos. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's why I don't talk a lot about religion or politics, right? But did you really think at the time that even Kevin O'Leary, he knew what Sam Bankman-Fried was doing? You think all those government officials, you think the Golden State Warriors, you think Steph Curry or Shaquille O'Neal, you think Tom Brady? These people didn't know what he's doing, man. Come on, guys. They're just like you and I with celebrity status, right? I mean, there's some places I'm seen as a celebrity for the things that I've done. You know, that's why I got all these big awards and magazines for, you know, some countries, they treat me like a doggone celebrity. So the point I'm trying to make, guys, is that they didn't know anything until it came out, just like us. They were shocked. And yet they're all dealing with these class action lawsuits and things like that. The point I'm trying to make is that no one knows anything for sure because you're not running the company. We're not running the company, right? I could be excited about Shiba and don't know that the owner of Shiba, I'm not saying that it happened or it is. I could be bullish on I can like Ethereum, but I don't know anything about Vitalik Buterin as a person. I don't know anything about that guy as a person. So the point I'm trying to make is you just got to be careful. And what happens is my faith was somewhat shaken when I looked at USDC because, again, the only way they can really, I mean, there's some things they can do. And I promise you, just like I shared with you guys yesterday, how I learned a lesson by cheering one month. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate you, my friend. I was cheering that I made 220-something thousand in a week. And I spent so much time cheering that I didn't stick to the what I needed to do. I didn't stick to my strategy, and I didn't stick to my strategy and pull profits. Right, my 25. At the time, I didn't really have a 25, 50, but I knew what my strategy was in my mind was taking profit at a certain point. But I got so stuck in the fact that, oh my God, this could go to this and that, and I didn't take profit. And I watched that 200-something thousand go down 100-something thousand. Well, I think USDC learned a lesson. I think they learned a lesson with this, and that is, and actually, I read a comment in which said they're going to diversify out more, and also probably put their money in safer positions than that, whether it's gold, whether it's U.S. Treasury bonds, whatever the case may be. The point I'm making is that they had to learn their lesson from this because no one's too big to go down. They're number 5. They were 43 billion. 43 billion. I don't know where you come from, but that's humongous. Now, it's not Tether. Tether's sitting around 70, what is Tether, 72 billion or something like that? I haven't looked at my phone. This is all off the top of my head. I think Tether is, let's see right now. I got my other phone here. I can open it up. So Tether's sitting around, as of right now as we're speaking. So we got USDC right there at 99.94. Somebody's at my doorbell. Okay. Hold on, guys. Somebody's ringing my doorbell. Hold on, guys. Okay, why would somebody be ringing my doorbell right now? Oh, it's a package, okay. Okay, I got my cameras on right now. But, oh, that's what I was doing, USDC. Hold on, guys. So, let me go back to this. Somebody was at my doorbell. I was like, what's the chances of that? Okay, so USDT right now is 72.8 billion. USDC is 39.44 billion, but before all this happened, it was at 43.6 billion. So this obviously has had a lot of people take their money off of USDC, and I think it's still happening, guys, because they're down $1 billion since this morning. So probably a lot of people waiting for it to peg back to $1 and then start moving money off or whatever. Maybe they're going into USDT. Maybe they're going into BUSD. I don't know. BUSD might be about the same. I thought it's a little higher than what I remember it being. And then also the other one was DAI, I think it is, right? I think it was DAI. DAI. So but DAI is right there too. DAI is like 0.9984. So it's kind of doing about the same thing. It's funny how is moving very similar to USDC. It was also, I think USDD was also affected, right? So, that's kind of what's going on. But the point I'm trying to make is it's made me more aware. I just don't want to be forced in a position. And here's the thing, because a lot of people say, oh, well, put your money in Bitcoin, put your money in this, put your money in that. I don't all the way agree with that, right? Because not right now for me, right? Because, and not that I don't have Bitcoin, not that I don't have a lot of, whatever crypto I have, that's what I have. I rode the train like so many of you guys have from the highest mountaintop, where it's retraced a lot. I mean, my portfolio has retraced in the millions, right? But it's all, part of the game. You just got to wait for it to go back up. The point I'm trying to make is this, is that I'm not in a position to jump out of my stablecoin position and mess up my 24 the market cap. Okay, yeah, exactly. 92 billion. A lot of money moving around. Yeah, a lot of people moving money around. I think a lot of people also took advantage of that USDC ordeal, because what I saw is a lot of big money had, when it went down to 86 cents, a lot of people put money in. You got to think about that. That's a 16% guaranteed hike in a couple days. Got to think about that. My son was telling me, Dad, put like a bunch of money in there, and I'm like, son, I'm chill, you right? But a lot of people did that. A lot of people who might have been in USDT moved. Let's say if you had $100,000 and you moved that over to USDC at 86 cents, and you got all of a sudden a 16% jump, right? You just made $16,000 from Saturday till today. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's probably one of the most guaranteed trades you could have made, because I know it was going to go back, right? The point I'm trying to make is I'm not going to be in a position to go and put, let's say, all all my stablecoin assets or holdings which are strategically there for a specific reason into Bitcoin. Yeah, now you could have said, okay, well, Jay, if you'd have done that, then Bitcoin goes up from this weekend from 19 and some change up to 24 and some change. So when you look at those numbers, that's what 80, 90, 100, maybe $100,000 I would have made, right? The problem is because of the volatility in that, I guess, and again, it was like a double-edged whammy for me because one is USDC was down. So if I'd have made that move at that time, I would have lost, lost 100 just to gain back 100. So in all actuality, it wouldn't have made no sense. The other part of that is that I don't want to be in an asset that's so volatile right now, because I don't really think I still don't think we're at the bottom. And right now we're fluctuating, and a lot of this pump is coming from a lot of the news and stuff that's going on right now. So we're at 24,385 right now. So Bitcoin is at 24,385. We got Ethereum at 1689, back up above 1600. And again, guys, what are these pumps based off of? Is it based off a bunch of money moving in? Because I think there's going to be a time where if this financial system continues to do what it does, and a lot of big money start moving to crypto, we could see Bitcoin go from, 30 to 100. It could happen, guys. I really think that we could have a run up like no other, right? If a lot of institutional money and a lot of big money goes into Bitcoin, because they're not gonna put a bunch of money into Ethereum. They're not gonna go put in billions and billions of dollars into Polygon, or it's not gonna happen. What they're gonna do is they're gonna go after Bitcoin. They're gonna, meaning in a positive, they're gonna invest in Bitcoin, and that could literally send that asset to hundreds of thousands of dollars if that happens. I think right now this just shook the world. Now, if there's going to be a lot of bail-ins, bailouts, whatever, if the government's going to move in and say, oh, we're not going to let this happen and just print money galore, well, then that's fine if that's what's going to happen. But I think it's almost like this. If you walk down the alley and on a Friday night and someone socks you in your mouth and robs you, you're not going to go back down that alley next week, right? I will be my own central mate. Amen to that, Queen. The point I'm trying to make is when this shook the world, guys, it shook me. It made me realize, holy crap, like, let me look at USDC, like, where, and I love how they, Jeremy Allure and those guys, they made, oh, we're going to do this. We're going to diversify. We're not, we're going to spread out money. And they actually wound up opening, having a new, a bank that they wound up partnering with. I can't think of the name of the bank. It's on my, I don't know if I put it on my Twitter. I can go on my Twitter and take a look. But I shared it on my Twitter page, where they have a new banking partnership, right? And I'm sure they diversified that that money back, which they'll get back, that 3.3 billion, and they're going to diversify their assets again, probably getting into treasury bonds and different things like that, maybe gold, who knows? But they're going to take action. But I think a lot of people right now are very worried. A lot of people right now are fearful. A lot of people right now are woke up. So, and that's a good thing. We've all been woke up in crypto. We all know the truth. We've all decided between the red and blue pill. We took the doggone, the blue pill. Is that what it was? Blue pill was good, right? How was it in Matrix? Was the blue pill good, or did the blue pill, was the red pill good? I can't remember which one. Which one made you go back into the Matrix? Was it the red pill? Who would know that? I bet CKS would know that. Who would know that? JC, anybody? Dr. Sheba, Queen? Anybody know that? What's the answer to that? Jimmy Gonzalez, what's up, bro? How was the concert was dope. I had to go back and read I couldn't see the messages until I hit this button because I'm mobile. But the concert was dope. Jimmy Gonzalez. I was talking about it, about how everyone doesn't look the same, right? It's like me showing you guys my old basketball pictures or old modeling pictures. I used to do like magazine model and stuff like that. A lot of stuff you guys probably don't know about your boy 6AJ. But a lot of my pictures, it's all on my social media platforms and stuff like that. You can see some of it in the intro. But it's like when you go watch these, the point I'm trying to make, not to impress you, but impress the point. When you go look at these guys, there was like four people, 4 or 5 acts. It was Young MC, it was Tone Loc, it was Vanilla Ice, and it was Color Me Bad. And the problem is, who asked the question was Jimmy Gonzalez. Like, everyone looked older. And I don't say it for, just as a fan, you remember what you remember. And the only guy that looked the same, in my opinion, the best looking guy out of all of them, or out of all the, because I guess you would say Color Me Bad as a group, they only had one guy representing Color Me Bad, right? They only had one guy representing Color Me Bad. And he looked like he was way overweight and just didn't look the same. I mean, I give him credit because he was trying to move around and stuff, but he didn't look the same. And then he had 2 young guys with him, and that's not Color Me Bad. So that throws you off if you're a Color Me Bad fan. Young MC, I had to Google him and show my wife what he used to look like. Didn't look nothing like himself, and the voices obviously changed. It's not. I mean, obviously that happens, right? But the guy who actually looked amazing was Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice looked amazing, like Vanilla Ice. Like when I saw, I was like, "Oh, yo, that's Vanilla Ice." I mean, it looked just like Vanilla Ice, more in shape. Like he's not that skinny, Vanilla, like built like Usher. He's more built like he's got a nice like the old boy from with the tattoos from the what's old boy? Yeah, but he's fit. He's fit. He put on some muscle, but with and then Tone Loc. If you remember Tone Loc back then, he looked like a skinny version. Yeah, Ice. Remember that? He was killing it. He actually had that one dude with the blonde hair that goes around the world eating different foods. He came out on stage too. I can't think of his name. The guy that goes around eating all the different dishes. He got like spiked up yellow blonde hair. I can't think of his name right. He brought him on stage. But Tone Loc looked like Tone Loc, sound like Tone Loc, but just skinny. Like if Tone Loc had a heck of a diet. That's how Tone Loc. Like it was like Tone Loc with like a just skinny. I mean, it's just different because Tone Loc was never a skinny dude. So, but it looked like Tone. So the second best person that you could recognize was Tone Loc. The rest of them, nah, man. I was like, whoa, And then it's funny because when people lose their voice, they'll have the mic. They'll be like, and they get to a certain, they'll be like, nah. And then when they get to that note that you're all waiting to hear from, they put it to the crowd. Go ahead, like, no, fool, I paid $100 some to watch you sing. Don't put the mic towards me. I sound good in the shower, but I didn't come to hear myself sing. I came to hear you hit that note, and a lot of times they can't hit that note. I heard a lot of artists like that, like Mariah Carey, John B. We went to go see John B. one time. He can't hit those notes. Well, you get older, I guess. Anyways, guys, I be trying to hit those notes in the shower. That's one time I'm like, ooh yeah, like Ezel from Friday. Remember that? Ooh yeah. When he fell down in the liquor store, remember, and he said, just give me a, what did he say? He said, give me $20 in a Tic Tac or something like that, and I'll drop the lawsuit or so. That was funny. Anyways, guys, so that's really what I want to talk about. That's my concern for the most part is just, what do you trust? And getting back to stablecoins, what do you trust? It's just, yo, Crypto Tales in the house. Crypto Tales, your boy is mobile. Your boy is mobile, but the family is still holding it down. My man Tails is in the house. Tails, if you guys haven't checked it out, digital money, fire. Oh yeah, Blockchain Monkeys also came in the group. He's a part of the family as well now. Blockchain Monkeys, it says, I see you moving. Yeah, man, I'm out here in Fresno. I had everything. Tails, when we had everything from trucks, a little kid skateboarding. The CCAS scared off. Let me stop. Laura Jack is like, get out of here. Let me stop. Let me see. So. Yeah, we were talking about stablecoin, man. So it really did shake my faith a little bit. But here's the thing. Here's what's so crazy, guys. Here's what's so crazy. Even this weekend, I was so excited. Even though I looked in, I said, "Oh my God! If I converted this, I would have been $100,000 down, $100,000 down, and I would have never done that, right?" So I'm back where I was at, or close to it, because it's got to peg back exactly to $1. The point I'm trying to make is, yeah, CCAS. I didn't say nothing, Jay. Stop putting that on me. Big Bro Tim, who do you trust? Here's the thing. Yeah, I trust. Yeah. I trust me. That's who. That's right. That's the best thing to say. But I got excited, guys, and I want you guys to hear me on this. I got excited because even though USDC depegged, it showed me, guys, it validated to us that we are in a jinky system. It validated to us that we need crypto. I'm gonna tell you something else it did. I'm talking about for all the people who are in crypto. It validated to the world how much everybody freaking, I had to use the word freaking, needs crypto. How important Bitcoin is. I'm telling you guys, if it didn't do anything else, we got all of our faith in these institutions that have been taking advantage of us for so long, using our money. It's crazy something, because I went into massive research mode. When all this, I wasn't sitting around like, be back money, man. I was reading everything I could. And it's crazy what the banks do with our money. How they take our money and they invest our money, they loan our money out, which these are things that we know already. But it's just crazy how how these banks are in a position to become insolvent, guys, and how all it takes is for a bunch of people to run and say, I want my money, and they're screwed, right? I mean, no institution is too big, man. If you get enough people, enough big players taking money out. So that's why crypto is so needed. And it was like in the midst where everybody else was probably panicking, I was so excited because it validated the need for crypto. That's exactly how I felt, guys. It validated the need for crypto. It validated the importance of Bitcoin. It made me realize that Michael Saylor sitting up there, Kathy Wood saying, oh, 7 years, 1.1 million. She said in 7 years, we can expect a 1.7, sorry, $1.7 million Bitcoin. If something like this happens, dude, if we have a bank run or we have a massive depression, fallout of our financial system, dude, that's going to be a lot faster, guys. A lot faster, guys. I'm talking about there's going to be a lot of people in this on this thing right now. Not for, guys, I always got to say this. Everything I say is not financial advice. It should never be considered or deemed financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I've been in crypto since 2017. This is all for entertainment purposes only. But I will say this. If that happens, guys, you guys are going to be so freaking wealthy. That's when all the dollar cost averaging is going to make sense, guys. I do agree. Dollar cost averaging is used. So I've been trying to figure out if the market is moving because people notice the system. Hold on, system isn't right, or if it's institutional money. I think right now, that's a great question, Tails. Why is the market moving right now? I think it's more off of hype than anything else. Not hype, but news. I think news of the because right now we're at 1.1 trillion. So yeah, you have money that moved back in. Obviously, if you're at 960 something billion, and then you go to 1.08 trillion, then obviously some money came back into the system. But I think the reason that money goes back into the system is because of news that has come out by the feds, right? They're gonna make sure no one loses their money because this could have went either way. This could have went either way, guys. If they hadn't decided to save everyone, if they hadn't decided to say the things they said, it could have got bad fast. And the only thing that still would have saved USDC is that the CEO came out and said, "Look, we'll back that 3.3 billion with our own assets." Because if you remember, that's when things started going back up. As soon as he made that comment, everything started going. I think that was either Saturday night or Sunday morning. He made that comment. So that's why USDC started, getting back to repegging. And I knew everything would have been fine even prior to that. But yeah, I think where we're at, it says, glad I'm here in the crypto space. Oh, dude, Shane Sullivan, dude, I'm telling you, man, for everybody who's ever doubted you, everybody who's ever talked crap to you, everyone who's tried to tell you you're on the wrong thing, or this is one of those pyramid Ponzi things, when all this happened and all this news went around, you better believe they got scared. Just because if something happens next door to you, dude, you get scared. It might not have hit your Wells Fargo bank. It may not hit your Bank of America or JP Morgan. But doggone it, when you realize it was the 20th biggest bank in the country, you didn't get scared? What? Are you crazy? You got scared. That was all everybody was talking about. And a lot of people either either involved in crypto or involved in something that was affected. Because remember, it wasn't a crypto bank that went down, guys. It wasn't like a FTX type thing. This was a bank that was based off of many different businesses, and especially out here in Silicon Valley, dude. All the loans that bank was giving out, like it was. They said 5 out of every 10 businesses that started up in Silicon Valley got loans from that bank. It was huge. It's huge. So all I'm saying, guys, is that number one, it was validating to why we're in this space. I'm so grateful, man. I am so grateful that we're in this space, guys. It's like I don't know it's like getting into Amazon before it became the Amazon that we know today. It's like getting into Amazon when they were selling books, guys. A lot of people go, "Oh, and I didn't get in when they first started books." It don't matter. You got in before they start sending packages out. That's where you're at right now with Bitcoin. You're in Bitcoin before it got to the point where Amazon is at right now. You're in the early, not the early like it just started, but you're in Bitcoin when there's 5% of humanity in it. Can you imagine? Imagine this real quick, guys. Make sure you guys hit the likes and subscribe. Thank you so much, my man, CKaz. Imagine this. Imagine the panic that we had with banks. Here's what I'll say that I know in my 51 years on this planet, right? And 20 something odd years in business. Typically when you see something happen, it's the beginning of something bigger, right? When you see, it's like a tremble before a major earthquake, or a wave comes up before the tsunami. I'm telling you, this is the beginning of something that can be catastrophic. They put a Band-Aid over it right now. But you got to look. There's a lot of financial institutions that are looking at this. There's a lot of people that's probably in trouble that just haven't made the move yet. Over this weekend, there was like a third bank that failed, right? Not as big as SVB or SIVB, but it was another bank. What happens if this happens on a greater scale and everybody runs a Bitcoin and crypto? Oh my God, dude! Like we haven't even seen that yet. What happens? What did Tell say? Let me see what Tell said here. Kez, I agree. This is just the beginning. Hold on, guys. My son's hitting me right now. Hold on a second, guys. Hey, Jalen, I'm on the live stream. I'm gonna call you back. So does that make sense, guys? So what happens if the banking dude? Oh my God! If the banking institution takes a beating, guys, or this to me is a beginning of a ripple effect. If that happens, he says, you find me at Bedrock. If this happens, man, the amount of money that will hit crypto, dude, like I never believed it more so than this weekend. If we could see Bitcoin go from like where it's at now to over 100,000, or from that point to a million, dude. And that's what Michael Saylor was talking about. He goes, if the financial institution or if it fails us, he goes. Kathy Wood was saying 1.7 million in 1.7 million in what she say 1.7 million in 7 years. Michael Saylor went on to say 5 million or 10 million. Raw Paul actually agreed to the same thing, 5 to 10 million, guys. There's an even person said that Bitcoin can get up above that, way above that, into the tens of millions. And I'm telling you guys, it's happening, right? Big things coming, guys. Big things, just like Anthony went, big things are coming. So definitely, this is not me telling you go dollar cost. This is say, have your plan, whatever your plan is. Yes, dollar cost average is my strategy. My 70-20-10 is in full effect. I definitely believe in the 70-20-10 dollar cost average. Do I think we have a bigger dip that could happen? Yes, because even with all the beautiful things that I'm talking about, more pain to come. Amen. Who said that right now? It went out right when I saw it. More pain to come, Queen. That's right. Because here's the thing: is that there's still a great depression. Because here's the thing: if the financial institution goes down, there's going to be right now. We're set up right now to go into a huge depression, recession. This could be bigger than '08. This could be huge, guys. This could be huge. What we're getting ready to face. Look on Twitter. Just look and see all the big people, not just all the little silly people that, just got on the Twitter a couple years. I'm talking about massive, major financial people talking. You're right. Go out there and listen to your Raw Powells. Go out there and listen to your Michael Saylors. Go out there and listen to. There's a gentleman that was on this one guy's show. I shared it. As a matter of fact, it's in the group. Let me look in the group because I don't know if you guys look at all the stuff that I post, but it's in our Telegram group. I'm about to sign off here in a second, but hold on. It's in our Telegram group. Where's that message that I posted in the group? Let me see if I can find that. And this is a guy who has a pretty big channel too. He had this gentleman on there. I listened to all the stuff, man. It was like a 2-hour thing. I listened to it's his channel is called what is it? It's a YouTube channel. Go on our Telegram group, guys, and you'll see it's he. Oh God, let me go in there and see if I can find his channel. He had an Indian brother on this show. It's Tom Bill Yu is what it is, and he had this gentleman on this talking about Silicon Valley Bank meltdown, and he had this brother on there. This Indian brother on there, and his perspectives were just like, you got to listen to that stuff, man, because this is what it's all about. And then there's another one that I posted. You just got to pay attention to all that and what's getting ready to happen and where we could be going, guys. And then, come up with a plan for that, because here's what I'm telling you. The fact that you're in crypto, that's the right move. However you get into crypto, or however what your strategy is, I'm not here to tell you that. I'm a big fan of dollar cost averaging. I'm a big fan of buying the dips. All you guys know that. But all I'm saying is get yourself in position. And I think you're going to have a better opportunity, because I think there's going to be further downside, not because there's a crypto thing. And I say, I'm going to end it on this, guys. It's just as much, the fall that we'll have is as much as a problem with crypto as it is that the bank went out for USDC. USDC had nothing to do with the bank, just like crypto will have nothing to do with the downfall that we have. We're going to have a downfall. I believe we're going to have further retracements. And people, how you say that we're at 24,000? Because people kept saying we're going to go back up before we have a further dip. there's no way that anything's going to go up, guys, if we go into a massive recession, depression. It's just not going to happen. And I just think if it happens, we're going to have a greater opportunity to buy dollar cost average, to get into better positions before the tsunami hits. And when that tsunami hits, and when our financial institution, either fails or whatever it may happen, I'm not saying it's going to fail, but if it does fail or get any worse or banks keep closing down, more and more people are going to run a crypto, and it's going to be a heck of an opportunity for you, for all of us and our family. So with that being said, guys, let me go through and say hello to everybody. I appreciate you. CCAS, thank you so much, guys. Make sure you hit the likes and subscribe. And, oh, by the way, I can't do a drawing because I can't see the wheel, but we'll double it up. So we'll pick 2 winners off of yesterday's stream, and then so we'll pick 10 off yesterday's stream and 10 off this stream. So go to YouTube after this. Make sure you go and make a comment. Leave some kind of thumbs up or something like that, and we're going to count. So we're going to pick off a yesterday's stream for the wheel, and we're going to pick off today's tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll pick off 2 streams, get right back on track, and get with it. So really quickly, let me see here. CKS, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you like no other. Queen, thanks so much for being here. Nest Force, I appreciate you. Laurel Jack, my man, Crypto Tales, thank you so much, my brother. JC, my man, Pots and Pans. Anthony, man, I appreciate you guys being here. Gmail Brown, my man, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Dr. Sheba, appreciate you. Queen, thank you so much. I got my man Tails already. Let's see. Big Dog Status, I appreciate you. Thanks so much, my man. We got Bullish Kenny G's in the house, man. Look at my man, Bullish Kenny G. Bullish Kenny G got to show up and show out. My man, Pots and Pans, what's up? JC, always holding it down, my OG. Nest Force, thank you guys. So guys, hey, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Make sure you go and comment after this. Leave something so that way I can, you'll be on the, have the opportunity to be on the wheel. Hit the like button. Go over to our Twitter page. Your boy is mobile, but I will be back home later tonight. So we'll be back live in the studio. Appreciate Beekeeper69. Until next time, thank you so much, guys. Much love to you guys. I appreciate you. We'll see you guys mañana. Now your boy 6AJ's got to figure out how to end the stream on the mobile phone. All right, guys. Much love. We'll talk to you guys soon. Your boy James, a.k.a. 6AJ. We out. Peace.